poignant moment as Pope Francis is lying in state. Pilgrims have descended to St. Peter's Basilica to catch a glimpse of the pontiff as they prepare to lay him to rest this weekend.
We were meant to have an audience with him today, and we will do, but not in the way that we expected.
Here in South Africa, congregants at the Cathedral of Christ the King in central Johannesburg attended the memorial service to pay their last respect to the pontiff. Some political parties were part of the solemn proceedings.
His Holiness Pope Francis was the friend of the Global South and is what we call a leader with a revolutionary spiritual enforcement. And Pope Francis was a bridge builder. Pope Francis was somebody who defied dogma and even ventured into things that others dare. And to a point that others will question him in relation to the church that he belonged to, that probably there is a total departure, which there was not.
The legacy of Pope Francis was to ensure that the excluded are included, and that is of critical importance, obviously, to ensure that the faithful across the world find themselves adequately represented.
Firstly, we want to convey our sincere condolences to his family. Many of us sometimes forget that he's also born of his mom and child, a product of the Italian migrants. We also agree this is a somber moment, but also a time to reflect on what Pope Francis stood for, the issues of social justice, the issues of humanity, the issues of being tolerant to diversity, as well as the choice of individuals. Very, very strong on saying thou shalt not judge, and the unity of the faithful across religious lines. In this crisis that the world finds itself, you needed a Francis for another day.
While former President Thabo Mbeki praised the late Pope, calling him an outstanding statesperson who stood with South Africa when the country was battling to build a new dispensation. Meanwhile, the Pope had this message for the youth of Southern Africa in 2014.
A ustedes los jóvenes que están caminando por la vida, tengan cuidado con las trampas. Así como para agarrar un animal ponemos una trampa y cae, también la vida nos pone trampas para que no podamos caminar. Y una de esas trampas es el alcohol o es la droga. Tengan cuidado con las trampas, no sean tontos, salten las trampas y vayan adelante, porque el futuro es de ustedes. Que Dios los bendiga.
Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.